Hello, we're back again. I'm
Uh,
Gary.
I'm Donna.
Today we're going to talk about uh, basically what you'll get in the workshop for a 2-day workshop. And I'm going to just summarize what we're going to be doing. And first thing we're going to be doing is teaching you how to regulate or self-regulate your autonomic nervous system. This is how to balance your body, and we'll use various breathing techniques and various exercises, heart rate variability exercises, and maybe a demonstration of that, so that you can begin the process of relaxing. The first stage of relaxing is relaxing that autonomic nervous system, which regulates sort of the stress and relaxation part of the nervous system. We'll explain more about that in the workshop. The next thing we're going to be doing is actually guiding you into deeper relaxation, because in order to begin to develop an awakened mind, you need to be able to relax and to let go and to begin to reduce the beta. And that's the first step, getting rid of that kind of monkey mind, the rumination, the overthinking about things. The first step is beginning to relax the whole body. And so that goes together with the process of the heart rate variability, which we'll be working with. Then we're going to take you a little bit deeper into an alpha-theta state. This is just to get sort of drop you into the deep end of the pool so that you can see what you're capable of doing, what it feels like to get into an alpha-theta state. And then once you've gone through this, it will also be working with appreciation and gratitude and compassion, and some of the emotional states that are important for the development of the awakened mind.
And also, when you go down into those deeper subconscious and unconscious brainwaves, such as alpha and theta and delta, those are the places where a lot of the stored material is. And it can be good or bad, whatever was stored there from a young age. And a lot of times that's when we use the energy psychology techniques such as EFT tapping to clear those spaces so that they can be used for higher benefits rather than anything that might be a limiting belief. It will help clear those limiting beliefs away so that you can work at your optimal potential.
And since this is an energy psychology conference, we're assuming that most people there will have some familiarity with EFT. This is not going to be an EFT training class, but we'll introduce it and make sure that you understand how to use it if material comes up you need to work with. So after you it's kind of dumped into the deep end of the pool there, we'll bring you back up again, and we'll start going through the various senses that create alpha, teaching you how to create alpha. Now, alpha is something that occurs quite naturally, but we have different ways of accessing it. So we'll begin to teach you how to get into alpha states. We'll take you through a number of other exercises that deal with alpha. And then we'll go back and we'll start looking at beta again. And we're going to start looking at mindfulness and some exercises that help you to calm beta and to actually focus the mind in ways that most people aren't used to.
And then to top it all off, at the very top, the frequency that's the highest is gamma. And we'll be showing you what it feels like to go into that super conscious state where gamma is overriding all of the rest of the brain.
So that will be the next step as we begin to develop gamma. Gamma can go quite high in the frequencies. We're seeing that in many people who are developing, let's say, out-of-body consciousness or higher states of consciousness, that gamma frequency goes way up to 100 hertz now. And this is something we can measure on the mind mirror now, which the old mind mirrors we couldn't see before. Once you've been able to develop these processes, we'll come back down into delta, and we'll show you how the delta combines with compassion and with intuitive insights. And then we'll begin to put all of that together towards the end of the workshop with specific exercises that help you to start building an awakened mind. By then you'll know what it is that you personally do to create alpha and to create theta and to get into gamma and to get into your delta states, and how to put that all together. And then we'll give you specific exercises that you can take home with you and continue to work with that process to develop an awakened mind, and how that's all connected with what we call flow. And this is something we'll be discussing at the conference. In the keynote talk, we'll be talking about flow in the awakened mind and how that's used for healing trauma and actually getting into much more optimal states of awareness.
Some of the ways that this peak performance and flow can benefit your life is in everyday life, even something like driving a vehicle and knowing that you have these big delta waves that creates a protective bubble around your awareness where you can sense and intuit when something is dangerous and that you can avoid it by going a different direction, or that you have the ability to feel empathically what someone else is feeling in relationships with children, with clients, if you happen to be a therapist. It really helps make relationships be more optimal.
So that's an overview of what you'll be getting in the workshop, the 2-day workshop. And I hope that you'll be able to come to the conference as well and to listen to our talk, because we will be covering a lot of the material on what the awakened mind is and how flow works together with the awakened mind, and how that is used or potentially can be used to healing trauma, whether it's shock trauma or childhood trauma.
So we're looking forward to seeing all of you and meeting you wherever we happen to be.
So see you there.
Thank you.